Special News Bulletin. Full overview of the systemic storm about to sweep across the United States. Greetings to all our viewers following today's International News Bulletin. The United States is standing before a tumultuous sequence of days as a series of large-scale low-pressure systems simultaneously form and move inland from the west coast, ushering in a period of extreme, complex, and consecutive weather lasting throughout the coming week. The rapid, intense, and continuous shifts in the atmosphere are forcing U.S. national weather agencies to frequently update new alerts, especially as medium-range monitoring models all indicate the same trend. A composite storm system is about to develop and sweep across the country, bringing heavy rain, flash floods, severe thunderstorms, hail, snowfall in the north, and the potential for a deep late-month cold spell, right as the nation prepares for Thanksgiving. In today's bulletin, we will take you through every key development, current conditions nationwide, the movement of air masses, dangerous weather threats in the next 72 hours, and extended analyses regarding a potentially strong cold air outbreak, which is now the focal point of North American meteorologists. First, let us examine the current weather picture across the United States. The Northeast, particularly New England, is experiencing light snow that has persisted since last night. However, humidity levels are not high, so the snowfall is mostly scattered and does not create significant accumulation. States such as Maine, Vermont, and northern New Hampshire recorded snow from early morning, while lower elevation areas of New York and Pennsylvania primarily observed patchy rain. Notably, last night, a tornado warning was issued in southwestern Pennsylvania. Although the tornado was weak and caused no major damage, its appearance during a seasonal transition period is rather unusual, reflecting strong atmospheric instability. Meteorologists recorded only a few small, localized vortices, along with gusty winds, and no significant property damage was reported. Meanwhile, the U.S. West Coast is being directly impacted by a strong low-pressure system located just offshore of California. Satellite imagery shows this system very clearly, with deep convection and a broad cyclonic structure, generating thick cloud bands covering coastal areas from Los Angeles to San Diego. Several areas recorded showers, heavy rain, high waves, and strong wind gusts throughout the night. This low-pressure system is not acting alone. It is the key driver behind the upcoming sequence of nationwide weather disturbances. As it moves inland through California, crosses the Rocky Mountains, and continues drawing moisture from desert air, it will lay the foundation for the composite storm expected to expand across the United States. Within the next 48 hours, the first low-pressure system will cross the Rockies and begin affecting many states in the Midwest. Forecasts show that tomorrow, Minnesota, Wisconsin, and parts of Michigan will see snowfall ranging from 2 to 6 inches, an amount not overly large but sufficient to create slippery roads and elevated traffic hazards. At the same time, the clash between cold air from the north and moist air from the south will generate thunderstorm bands over Missouri, Iowa, Illinois, and nearby states. In some areas, especially eastern Kansas and central Missouri, small hail and strong gusty winds may develop by late evening. However, experts note that this system is not strong enough to trigger widespread extreme weather. The most critical point concerns the second low-pressure system, currently offshore of California. Forecasts indicate that by Tuesday, this second system will intensify, forming a large, deep cyclone while pulling in massive amounts of Pacific moisture. As it moves inland, this moisture will merge with warm air from Mexico and cold air from Canada, shaping a deeply layered low-pressure structure. This system is considered the centerpiece of the upcoming composite storm and is expected to produce the most hazardous weather of the week. From Wednesday through Friday, these will be the 3 most dangerous days of the entire sequence. As the strongest low-pressure system moves into Texas, Oklahoma, Arkansas, and Louisiana, it will generate a moisture-laden convergence band stretching thousands of kilometers. This convergence band may persist for 24 to 48 hours, producing widespread heavy rain. Forecast rainfall indicates that Texas and Oklahoma could receive 50 to 100 millimeters of rain, while several spots along the Red River Valley may see 150 to 200 millimeters in a short period. Such heavy rainfall over a short duration will lead to flash floods, urban flooding, and overflowing in low-lying regions. Previously drought-stricken areas, especially northern Texas, may flood quickly due to poor soil absorption. Not only will heavy rain occur, but this system also carries a fairly high risk of severe weather. According to atmospheric model observations, low-level winds will accelerate sharply on Thursday, creating an ideal environment for dangerous rotating thunderstorms. Texas, particularly the Dallas-Fort Worth area, is forecast to be among the first places with tornado potential. Oklahoma City, Tulsa, and Little Rock, Arkansas also lie within the high-risk zone. Strong southwesterly winds aloft combined with moist southeasterly flow from the Gulf of Mexico will create pronounced rotational signatures, supporting the development of weak to moderate tornadoes. Additionally, thunderstorms may produce hail of 2 consistent 3 centimeters and damaging wind gusts over 80 km range. The path of these storms is expected to occur mainly in the afternoon and evening, with complex convective structures that may organize into long-track storm clusters. By Friday, the low-pressure system is forecast to broaden and gradually weaken as it moves northward toward the Great Lakes before being pulled into Canada by a powerful jet stream. However, even while weakening, the system will continue to bring widespread rain from the Mississippi Valley to the Ohio Valley. States such as Kentucky, Indiana, Ohio, and Tennessee will experience a cloudy, rainy, and windy Friday. Moving into the weekend, Saturday and Sunday, the remnants of the storm system will dissipate as they shift into Canada. Many areas of the U.S. East Coast will turn dry again, though temperatures will remain below average due to cold northern air arriving behind the departing system. Parallel to this week's developments, U.S. meteorologists are actively discussing the possibility of a strong cold air outbreak at the end of November. This could be the first true Arctic blast of the winter season. Several medium-range climate models show a large cold air mass accumulating in northern Canada, with a tendency to shift southward between November 25th and 30, coinciding with Thanksgiving. If this trend holds, northern states such as North Dakota, South Dakota, Minnesota, Wisconsin, Michigan, and the New England region could see temperature drops of 15 to 25 degrees below average, accompanied by frost and light snow. This may be the first substantial cold wave of the winter, potentially extending into early December. Regarding forecast rainfall over the next 7 days, California is expected to receive 40 to 80 millimeters, with mountainous areas east of Sacramento possibly exceeding 100 millimeters. Texas and Oklahoma will record the nation's highest rainfall this week, ranging from 50 to 120 millimeters across wide areas and localized amounts up to 200 millimeters. The Midwest will see 25 to 75 millimeters, while the Ohio Valley will receive around 20 to 60 millimeters. Florida will remain humid, especially Miami-Fort Lauderdale, where an additional 50 to 100 millimeters of rain may fall in the coming days. Temperatures nationwide will also shift noticeably. Early in the week, New England will be significantly colder, 15 to 20 degrees below average. Mid-week, warm southwestern air will spread eastward, raising temperatures across much of the eastern United States and providing a mild break before the major storms arrive. By the weekend, cold air will move southward again, causing a moderate temperature drop but not yet producing a major cold wave. However, atmospheric signals continue to point toward a strong cold air surge during the final week of the month. This sequence of atmospheric disturbances is considered one of the most active November periods in recent years. Authorities and U.S. weather agencies advise residents in high-risk areas to take preventive measures, including storing food, medications, preparing backup electricity, limiting travel during severe weather, and closely monitoring alerts issued by the National Forecasting Center. We will continue to update special news bulletins in the coming days as these atmospheric systems move deeper into the U.S. interior and new forecast data becomes available. Thank you for following today's bulletin. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications to receive the most accurate and timely updates. Warm regards, and we look forward to seeing you in the next broadcast.